Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. Okay, we're going to talk about some things. Let me give people a few minutes to pop on in and join the chat, and because I'm going to talk about what the heck is going on so people can be, aware of what is going on, what's happened, what's transpired, to understand why some changes have been made. Like, if you've been in any of the streams lately, that I'm talking to the moderators about, you know, keep their eyes peeled, watch what's going on in the chat, and take action as necessary. And I've never ever wanted to block people ever, but we've come to a point at this time that is necessary. And I want to explain to you guys kind of how things have rolled out and how it is impacting my platform and other platforms. Which it's really not right when you guys find out about this. It's probably gonna ruffle some people's feathers when they realize to what extremes that people will go in order to perpetuate compliance. Okay, well, I felt something strange emanating from somebody whom I would visit their platform, trying to shine light on their platform and go over there and participate. Now, I want to say that when I visit other platforms or I have other people on here, it doesn't mean that we think alike, worship alike, have the same background culture, and even belief structures, or any of that, because that's not what it's about. You go and you respect the platform or the house that you're visiting, and you move forward. You have fun with it, or share, and you move with it. Now, my platform is not a religious platform. We talk about experiences here in a place that should be safe to talk about things that are so off the charts that it's beyond comprehension. And a lot of times when these things open up in people, it can cause a little fear, a little confusion. So we have a safe place here to talk about these things. Well, I was told that I needed to change my platform into a religious platform. I did not want to do that. That's not what I created this space for. And I don't think that I have the right to go over to anybody else's platform and tell them to change and conform to what I think or believe. Okay. After that, I felt something odd with this individual, and I brought it up to a friend because I was like, I feel something strange. Well, lo and behold, a couple weeks after that, that post was put up and was brought to my attention by that person that I was feeling strange about, and so I just used it to show symbolism, and used it for good, used it as a learning tool. In the meantime, the one person was trying to still portray themselves to be a friend. I trust everybody. I love everybody unconditionally, and I share, and because I enjoy communicating with people. I enjoy listening to what you have to offer. I glean from everybody. We learn things from everybody. Anyways, that person, I caught them over there goading and championing this, that I'm some kind of a wicked evil whatever. I don't, whatever. It's whatever. So when I brought it up to him, they threw a fit, and I walked away. I just walked away, and I'm done. I'm done. That person, I love them. They need to go on their way, but I don't have time for that. Life is too short, and we each have sovereignty. We have the rights to choose who we spend time with. And, as I've said before, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I won't reapproach. It's done. It's over with. In the meantime, what has happened And what I find, the irony of this is that the people that when I caught this person who was, portraying themselves as a friend to me, who knows things, about my finances and whatnot, that, um, I guess was gathering information so they would know how to hurt. But the people that were in the chat with them are people that person on that platform has told me, because I've known them for a few years, the terriblest things. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like, uh, anyways. So I wouldn't change the platform to a religious platform. I don't judge people by your faith walk. I don't, that has no bearing on anything. If you have a religion, a faith walk, a belief structure, hey, that's your personal sovereign choice. It's when we take our belief structures and we make it into a religion of control, and we demand others to either think like we do, act like we do, judge other people like we do, and if not, then we're going to attack. And what has transpired, you guys, is going to blow your minds, okay? Of course, you realize that I've had to make some changes, like I said, with the moderators, because I want this to be a safe place for people to be able to share experiences, no matter what your religious upbringing is. It's okay. It's okay. But they've launched out a campaign against several platforms, and what they're doing is, after we will make a video, they'll flag them. So then YouTube then puts it under, so they're not suitable for ads. Well, I will go ahead and dispute it. And every single time I dispute it, it's found in my favor. In the meantime, most people watch the presentation within 24 to 48 hours after it is posted. And then you move on to the next. So now that is where they are, they've gotten to that level now. They don't understand is every time that you make an accusation against a channel and it grabs your IP address, and I'm sure that, it will be dealt with accordingly. Doesn't matter if you've made multiple channels or what have you, they will catch up with you. Now, other channels that are not aware or haven't been threatened, I don't even know if I revealed that to you. I was threatened. I was threatened physically, and then the threat was then reaffirmed professionally. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? This is from the one that was, I was visiting on their platform and trying to bring some attention, to shine some light on what this individual is sharing. To threaten me physically is how I took it the first time, and then to reiterate the threat as professionally. So I guess that's what they mean by, flagging videos and things like that. But on other platforms, I have to explain this, and I probably not really explain it to you guys. You understand that when your heart cracks open, you can feel the energies around you. And it could be very confusing to someone when they don't understand where this is coming from, where this undercurrent is coming from, but they're being targeted. Now, I've seen this on other platforms too, so I'm not the only platform that is under this malicious attack. It needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Now, I want to talk about the last video that I posted. The last video that I posted, and I appreciate those who pointed out to me that, there was no introduction to it. It was just some proofs that I found online, and it was just reading the articles and displaying that to people, so they could see how organized religion has actually fractured out, and I only used the one example, into 30 to 40,000 different denominations of interpreting one book, and that's astounding to me. That's just absolutely astounding. And when I'm talking about the control mechanism of religion and the control mechanism of government when we're talking about these things. I'm not talking about somebody's individual faith, their love of God, whether you call it creator, father, source, higher self, guides, angels, whatever the connection is. It's a connection that we have with our creator, and it's source that it just flows through and through us. And once you've established that connection, a lot of things unlock within us, and a lot of things come to our awareness. And those are the things that we want to share and talk about here, to remove any kind of fear or anything that could possibly transpire from this awakening as these things come into your awareness. Also, the responsibility of what we've created and what we walk through. So with that being said, I just want people to be aware that this campaign is going on. And if you're feeling a little oddity when you are going live, and you're not quite able to pinpoint what's going on or what did you do, it is not you. It is people that they're just confused. They're just they think one way, and if you don't think exactly the same way that they do, they're placing judgments and sending out an undercurrent of those who would follow such things to cause disharmony, discord, disruption within platforms that are not putting themselves out as a religious platform, but more about spiritual awakenings and the phenomena and the anomalies that are just so off the charts that it's amazing. But I felt a responsibility after seeking counsel from somebody who would straight up tell me how the cow ate the cabbage. I know this person is going to tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. And counseling back and forth with this individual several times, they have seen it. They've seen this in action. And the live call-in show last week was pretty heartbreaking towards the guest that was on with me. I'm going to talk to him about that on the comfort level, because I love that guy. He's awesome, and he brings so much to the table, and I don't want him put into a predicament, nor will I ever ask anybody to choose whom is your friend and whom is not. We discern these things for ourselves. We live and learn, as I did, on who is your true friend and who really isn't. I mean, you get the gut feelings, you get the intuition. We have these tools, these gifts, this awareness to learn lessons through everything. But if you're on your platform, you're feeling some strange undercurrent, well, that's, it's just these fiery darts from identity crisis, from people who don't understand the uniqueness in each of us and how wonderful it is that we are unique, that we are colorful, and that we add so much to one another. Different faiths, different cultures, different walks, different gifts, different shares, different abilities, different phenomena. We're walking into a whole new paradigm, a paradigm of respect and love for one another. It's not a dog eat dog anymore. It's no longer warring and dividing. It's not divide and conquer. We're coming together in unity, peace, harmony, love for one another, and appreciation for one another. But don't mistake what I'm saying, that you have to endure with somebody who is being abusive and treating you wrong. And I wanted to also let you guys know, platforms that are going through this, just as mine, like I have channel membership for as little as like $1.99 a month. You can sponsor the platform. Therefore, whatever they are trying to do in order to take away from us being able to push forward to in the worldly way, they're not able to do it because the community is backing us up. We can continue to pay for the softwares, the bandwidth, the extra things that we need to make things nice for you guys, and to continue pressing through with what we have to offer and giving people a safe place to talk about such anomalies that are that could really rattle your mind and shake you to your core as we're going through this, just a complete paradigm perspective shift. I mean, a shift is a way, a simple term of, you know, an all-encompassing simple term to put it in, but really it's perspective, it's gifts being unlocked, it's empathy, healing, it's an appreciation, understanding who we are to one another, having these dreams, visions, prophesying, seeing in the spirit realm, seeing people's auras, seeing all the, I mean, there's so many different things that are going on within so many different people. So, since I would not fall under a religious platform, because I don't, that doesn't take away from who's being raised up now. None of those things, anything that we thought would divide us, what is happening now cuts through anything that man may have thought divided us. This has cut through, like I said, cultures, religions, backgrounds, countries. None of that matters. It's happening to people everywhere, no matter what. So how can one of these different fractions or factors of, you were raised up with one religion and some another, how can we say one is right and one is wrong when everybody is being raised up? Everybody. It's not a one is better than another, or one is holy and one is not. It cuts through any of that, and I know you guys can see it, and I know that you're understanding what I'm laying down. But I thought, I've been trying to hide this information from people. I'm trying to hide the channel that did that nasty video. I'm trying to hide the content creator that has, threatened me. And I've been trying and handle this in a way where I'm protecting you guys not seeing anything. But now it's got to the point where, they're flagging every post. And, YouTube is going ahead and doing their review and then releasing them. But my goodness, come on, guys. Enough is enough. And the reason that I brought up those two man-made control things is because I have been continuously shown two keys. One is a silver key, one is a gold key. And these two keys are something that man is trying to hold, when these keys are not man's to hold. They're in the heavenlies, and man is trying to hold. The silver key is enlightenment and this awakening. The gold key is the world, the changing of the paradigm of viewing this place, and the creativity and the beauty that this place actually has to offer. So these two keys have been in my awareness for quite a while, and to the point where they were bothering so much that I had to start revealing what those two keys, at least the two big ones were, because I know once we reveal the big ones, that everybody can easily see anything that may come across your path that is trying to oppress or suppress or stifle your growth into the awakening, this divine happening that is going on worldwide. It's beyond comprehension. But it wasn't doing a service to any of you guys who watch over here to try to implement things without telling you what was going on, and to be aware. And if there's platforms that they have, like I have membership, or you can do super chat. And oh, by the way, I want to thank Biker Babe for the wonderful PayPal contribution. Thank you very much. That was very sweet, especially since just as all of this was going on, then that shows up. It was, I mean, so kind and so generous. It's just, when we're doing the right thing, the things will transpire. But when you're doing your platform and you're on there and you're feeling something odd going on and you're not understanding, maybe this will help by just bringing awareness to this campaign that's been launched. And so that way, with your empathetic heart, you can shield yourself from it and keep moving forward as I am shielding myself. They wanted to shut me down and actually almost did. But I'm not going to do that. It's too important of a time that we're in that we have places like this and others open to share with one another what is going on within us and therefore reflecting out and around us. So I didn't want to make this one very long. It is Father's Day after all. And, like I said, happy Father's Day to all of you wonderful fathers. But I just wanted to, bring to the awareness. Does anybody have any questions about what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to share here? Let me do a quick channel shout out. And by the way, people are saying I don't read the chat. They are completely wrong. I do read the chat. I keep an eye on it all the time. I also have moderators in here keeping an eye on things to make sure everything is going well for everyone. We've got Delilah and Michael and Rachel and Red Bully. I'd have to scroll up to see others, but thank you guys for coming. I think it says there was 11, there was 17. Maybe I'm boring. Okay, Red Pill Paul. Oh, I also want to share that in the show more notes in the description box down below is the link to the international conference, the IMEC, that is going on this week. So if you don't have the channel and to be able to watch and listen and ask questions to this amazing presentation that is going on, I put the channel link in the description box and you can click on it, subscribe over there, and enjoy the Mandela Effect Conference, IMEC, for 2020. First one was last year, and it was done in person, and it came off so well that they actually have 15 speakers this time, and it's done online so we can all enjoy it from home, participate, ask questions of the panel. So that is in the description box. So yeah, I should check that out. So anyways, that is what I wanted to share. So if you are seeing other platforms that seem to be being disrupted in ways, one way or another, then we need to come together and show our support so they can keep pressing on. They cannot do anything about channel membership. They can't do anything about those things, and eventually YouTube will ping them and it will be taken care of. In the meantime, it just takes patience as we're going through this. But come on, guys, enough is enough. I couldn't, a lot of us that are going through this transition, this refinement, couldn't imagine doing this to another person. So that's one of the shocking parts of it. And to have it, in your face to the reality, to the point where you have to deal with it, whether you want to or not, kind of sucks. I don't know if Dozer's here. I'm trying to see if Dozer showed up. If he didn't, I'll have to get him on the next time around. Hello, Eileen. How are you? This is just a quick, short to the point. What the heck's going on in the undercurrent? Why people are feeling such strange things as the empath energies are opened up. That this phenomena, we feel a little off our game, so that way we can protect ourselves and flow naturally and allow our platforms to continue to grow, allow people to glean, share, and open their heart for one another, appreciating each other, no matter what we think divides us. Knock down all of those walls. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Um, hey, Lurker One. Oh, you're so funny. Who's Lurker One? Silent J. All right, guys. That's all I wanted to share. Please do support channels that you do watch. Realize this is going on in the background. You may not know it. It is. And be good to one another. Share what you know. Listen so we can grow. This is a beautiful time to be alive. It is a beautiful thing that we're all going through. Allow the flow of this energy transform you, you know, to the enlightenment, to that divine spark within you. Don't allow anybody to stifle or stomp or oppress the growth that is within you. And keep on pressing on, moving forward. You know, identity crisis is hard, and going through the confusion and coming out of it, you know, can be difficult. But you guys, we can all do this, and we can do it together, because united we stand, divided we fall, right? Okay, you guys, I love you all. Again, happy Father's Day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.